Liverpool have signed the new and improved Alexander Isak. Hugo Ekitike has swiftly become one of Europe's most coveted young strikers, drawing intense interest from Europe's elites. His explosive breakthrough at Eintracht Frankfurt during the 2024-25 season, scoring 22 goals and providing 12 assists in all competitions, captured widespread attention. That kind of output not only highlights his finishing ability, but also his creative contribution, making him more than just a traditional number 9. Liverpool's pursuit intensified after their primary target, Alexander Isak of Newcastle, became unattainable, prompting them to pivot to Ekitike as a high-priority alternative. Reports suggest that Frankfurt rejected Newcastle's initial offer of around £65 or £70 million, while Liverpool have since tabled a deal exceeding £78 million, complete with a 6-year contract that aligned with his preference to join Anfield. This overwhelming interest reflects not only his on-field prowess, but also Liverpool's strategic need to reinforce their attack amid potential departures. Liverpool's scouting network has an esteemed reputation, so the Frenchman must be the real deal. The high-stakes transfer drama underlines how Ekitike's combination of physicality, technique, and youth positions him as a transformational asset for top-tier clubs seeking a long-term striking solution. In the last few months alone, he has put out some excellent performances that gave him this widespread recognition. Europa League quarter-final versus Tottenham, April 2025. In a fiery encounter at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Ekitike announced his arrival on the European stage. Just 6 minutes in, he seized on a loose ball after midfield pressure, carried it forward, and fired a low shot to give Frankfurt the lead. His composed strike under the spotlight of a hostile stadium underscored his maturity and technical confidence. Despite a spirited Spurs comeback, he was a constant threat, pressing relentlessly, linking play, and even forcing Tottenham into errors. His early spark reshaped the game and certainly captured attention. Versus Bayern Munich, October 2024. In a pulsating Bundesliga clash, Frankfurt fought back to salvage a draw against Bayern Munich. The youngster scored Frankfurt's equaliser, capping a stunning turnaround in a game that featured 4 late goals. Demonstrating composure and clutch finishing, he showed he's capable of producing in Germany's most intense games. He and teammate Omar Marmoush were pivotal to Frankfurt's resilient response. His ability to perform under pressure against quality opponents in high-stakes matches was evident. Click here for a video on Manchester City's immense new squad for this coming season. Versus Borussia Dortmund, January 2025. Facing Dortmund at home, Hugo showed his attacking consistency. Although Frankfurt fell behind, he kept them in contention, logging 90 minutes, taking 5 shots, 3 on target, and scoring a crucial goal. His work included intelligent movement, relentless pressing, and clinical finishing. A stat summary shows his expected goals reached just over half in the game, one of his strongest personal performances against a top-tier German rival. These 3 performances demonstrate why he is emerging as a top-tier striker, consistently influencing big outcomes with skill, mental toughness, and technical flair across Europe's most challenging stages. Ekitike was born in France, Reims, on the 20th of June 2002 to a Cameroonian father and French mother. Standing at 6'3", his physical stature quickly caught the eye of scouts, but it was his skill on the ball and natural goal-scoring instincts that propelled him through the youth ranks. At just 6, he joined a local club before entering the Stade de Reims Academy in 2013, a move that set the foundation for his professional journey. Ekitike first came to prominence during the 2019-20 season with their B team, tallying 5 goals in 12 appearances. That showed both promise and maturity beyond his years. As a result, the club offered him his first professional contract on the 12th of July 2020, and he made his top division debut just months later against Lorient. Paris Saint-Germain secured his signature on a season-long loan in July 2022, with a purchase option included. Over that season, he featured in 25 league matches, notching 3 goals and 4 assists, and helped PSG clinch the league title. The club exercised the option to buy in June 2023 for a fee of €28.5 million, enabling Hugo to make his big move. However, as you can imagine, first-team opportunities were limited in a star-laden PSG squad. By February 2024, he had made only 1 appearance in the 2023-24 season and subsequently sought more playing time and joined Eintracht Frankfurt on loan. The move proved decisive. He scored on his Bundesliga debut and found his rhythm, prompting Frankfurt to make the switch permanent in April 2024 for a fee of €16.5 million. During the next season, the striker truly came into his own. He struck 15 times and set up 8 more in 31 starts, a performance that earned him a place in the Bundesliga's team of the season. His overall contribution reflected a modern striker's versatility and influence. Ekitike's style melds physical power with technical agility. His large frame makes him a dominant aerial presence and hold-up menace, yet it's his playmaking that stands out. He drifts into midfield to build attacks, drops intelligent passes, and keeps defenders on their toes. His dribbling ability and mobile movement have drawn praise from analysts and observers alike. Internationally, Hugo has represented France at youth levels. While he remains eligible to play for Cameroon, he has so far continued his path with France. By summer 2025, Ekitike became one of Europe's hottest transfer targets. News broke that Liverpool had reached a deal with Frankfurt worth up to €95 million, making him one of their most expensive signings ever. Ultimately, Liverpool secured priority after abandoning their pursuit of Alexander Isak, with Ekitike reportedly favouring Slot's project at Anfield. The potential arrival in the Premier League is viewed by many as a key piece of Liverpool's midfield refreshing strategy. At 23, he brings a rare mix of maturity, athleticism, and finishing acumen. While some pundits have expressed caution regarding his consistency and physical readiness for the Premier League's rigour, the consensus is that he represents a strategic long-term investment. What truly sets Ekitike apart is this blend of power, physique, and technical finesse. He closes down space with controlled aggression, wins aerial duels, and remains a sharp scoring threat, whether through sheer headers or composed finishes. Though naturally a centre-forward, Ekitike operates seamlessly as both a power forward and a wide, dynamic attacker. He reads the game well, sensing when to break behind or to drop in and facilitate play. Coaches highlights his habit of positioning on the blind side of central defenders and driving forward with purpose. That spatial awareness and movement intelligence are hallmarks of elite strikers. Efficiency is another key element. Detailed breakdowns confirm his capacity to convert high-value chances, from 45 big opportunities where he netted 25, eclipsing strikers like Isak. That kind of reliability, when called to finish, is what top clubs covet. The French striker arrives at a transformative moment in Liverpool's evolution under Arne Slot. Slot has inherited a side transitioning tactically and personnel-wise. Liverpool are reshaping their attack following the potential exits of Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz, making the young striker a central piece of that puzzle. Liverpool's recruitment strategy, having already brought in Jeremy Frimpong, Florian Wirtz, and Milos Kerkez, signals a broader German pipeline under Slot's watch. Ekitike, coming from the Bundesliga, offers continuity and familiarity with the league's demands, enhancing tactical cohesion. Comparisons to Alexander Isak are inevitable, but his youth-pressing intensity and dribbling metrics make him a compelling alternative, one Liverpool believe they can mould into a complete forward. Liverpool initially targeted Newcastle's Alexander Isak, a towering 6'3" striker who scored 23 Premier League goals last season and boasts 4 seasons with double-digit goal returns. His proven ability in England made him a seemingly ideal candidate, familiar with Liverpool's intensity and robust football culture. However, Newcastle placed a £150 million valuation on Isak, presenting a financial obstacle. In contrast, Hugo Ekitike emerged as a compelling alternative. At 23, he had just completed a breakout campaign at Eintracht Frankfurt with 22 goals and 12 assists in the Bundesliga. Liverpool agreed on a €90 to €95 million fee, a significant investment but one well below Isak's price tag. This lower cost, paired with high upside, made Ekitike an attractive option. Style and versatility are core to Slot's system, requiring forwards who drop deep, link play, drift wide, and press from the front. Comparative analysis highlights close similarities between the two. Like Isak, he offers strong aerial presence and link-up play, but adds greater dynamism on the ball, notably through dribbling and carrying. Both forwards mirror Slot's tactical demands, with pressing, mobility, and deep involvement. In terms of chance creation and forward aggression, the Frenchman tallied approximately 3.5 shots per 90 minutes, exceeding the Swede's 2.9, while matching him in non-penalty XG output. His dribbling, progressive movement, and pressing metrics align with the proactive forward profile preferred by Liverpool. Experts have pointed out Ekitike's floater movement, ability to take on defenders, and positional smarts, traits that closely track Isak's style, suggesting he offers the same tactical versatility, but with an added technical edge. Risk versus reward also played a role. While Isak offered Premier League certainty, Ekitike's Bundesliga breakout at Eintracht, where he directly impacted goals, showed readiness to step up at elite level. Liverpool recognised that with time and the right system, Ekitike could surpass Isak. He is younger, more malleable, and better aligned with their strategic timeline, not to mention his better injury record. Finally, financial alignment was crucial. With a summer outlay approaching €320 million, including investments in Florian Wirtz, Milos Kerkez, and Jeremy Frimpong, Liverpool needed to balance expenditure without compromising forward reinforcements. Ekitike offered world-class ability at a developmentally beneficial age for a structured long-term plan. Liverpool chose Hugo over Alex because he matches Isak's physical profile and pressing style, adds extra technical flair and athletic versatility, and comes at a more feasible price. As a younger, Bundesliga-proven forward with high upside under Arne Slot's system, Ekitike represents both a strategic and tactical upgrade, settling the number 9 role with an eye on immediate impact and long-term growth. In Slot's system, Hugo slots centrally in a 4-2-3-1, forming a core attacking unit with Salah on the right and a creative midfielder like Wirtz in the number 10 role. His intelligent movement, ball carrying and pressing align with Klopp's legacy pressing, but also bring a new structural precision echoing Slot's philosophy. Ultimately, the young prodigies arrives not as a stopgap but a strategic long-term investment, designed to lead UK's forward line for the next half-decade, and potentially restore a modern number 9 identity at Anfield that blends goals, movement and tactical intelligence. His tendency to drop deep and link play will be vital for unlocking spaces that suit both Salah and Wirtz. Salah, despite turning 33 next year, remains Liverpool's most lethal wide outlet. Ekitike's unselfish forward play, evident through his 12 assists last season for Eintracht Frankfurt, will give Salah more opportunities to cut inside and receive layoffs or second balls in the half spaces. Unlike Darwin Núñez, whose runs are often vertical and chaotic, this provides controlled build-up and tactical discipline, ensuring Salah's movements are synchronized with a predictable and intelligent central partner. Even more crucial is Ekitike's relationship with Florian Wirtz, Liverpool's marquee attacking midfield signing from Bayer Leverkusen. Wirtz thrives in tight spaces, playing through balls and exploiting overloads. Ekitike's willingness to occupy centre-backs, drop into pockets between lines, and play short combinations gives Wirtz a reliable target to bounce off. In a 4-2-3-1 system, Slot will likely use Wirtz behind Ekitike, a pairing that offers positional rotation, fluid counter-attacks, and an ideal balance of creativity and finishing. Wirtz's vision and Ekitike's movement could emulate the kind of chemistry seen between Thomas Müller and Robert Lewandowski at Bayern Munich connection, built on intelligence rather than brute force. Out wide and from deeper areas, the role of Liverpool's new fullbacks Milos Kerkez and Jeremy Frimpong cannot be overstated. Frimpong was one of Europe's most explosive wingbacks at Leverkusen, often operating more like a winger than a defender. His overlapping runs and low cutbacks are ideal for a striker like Hugo, who excels at timing late box entries and attacking near-post zones. In 2024, Ekitike scored 5 goals from wide deliveries, highlighting how well he thrives when supported by advanced wing play. On the left, Kerkez is more balanced defensively, but still delivers sharp deliveries into the area. Hugo's aerial strength and movement between centre-backs will benefit from Kerkez's crosses and overlapping support. Combined, these fullbacks create width and drag defenders out of position, allowing Ekitike to exploit central gaps, especially in transition. Slot is known for encouraging aggressive fullback play and quick central progression, tactics that will serve to amplify Ekitike's strengths both in and around the penalty area. From a tactical standpoint, this configuration also lightens the load on a striker to constantly create for himself. With Wirtz supplying balls through the middle and Frimpong Kerkez stretching defences wide, he can focus more on intelligent positioning and finishing, a role he's most comfortable with. This level of structural support will also benefit Liverpool's overall attacking fluidity. Salah benefits from reduced marking as Ekitike draws defenders centrally, Wirtz has more freedom to drift and create, and the wingbacks provide pace and verticality. Together, this 5-man offensive framework could rival any in Europe for variety and unpredictability. In essence, Ekitike's fit at Liverpool isn't just about filling the number 9 position, it's about unlocking the potential of those around him. With Salah's precision, Wirtz's ingenuity, and the explosive width provided by Frimpong and Kerkez, Hugo will be both a finisher and a facilitator. Slot's system, far more positional than Klopp's chaos pressing, will give Ekitike time and space to operate within a structure that supports his strengths and minimises his rawness.